Peace, family. Public enemy number one, targeted in America, gang stalked in America. Hope all is well with everyone. We're gonna start off by saying, if you don't understand gang stalking, what it is and how it works, then everything you think you understand will only confuse you. Today I wanna, let you guys get to know more about me because I kind of started my story and who I am like kind of midway. So today I want to go into um, you know when I think that my targeting really went into effect. So you know my full name is Michael Williams. You know, so if you go on, if anything ever happens to me, what I want you to do is go on Facebook and find my page and see all the comments and what people say. You know what I'm saying? Because there's really more to me than I really have been sharing with you all. And I'm gonna start kind of like I'm gonna tell, give y'all a little piece by piece. So today I'm gonna give you the piece on around '05. In '05, I released a project in music. And I'm from Clayton County, Georgia. And that's like College Park, Old National, Jonesboro, you know, um, you know, it's a lot that comes with it, but it's a lot of areas involved. But I released a project called, and the irony in this shit, called The Sacrifice, you know, because in the meaning behind the title was about sacrificing all your wants for all your needs as a starving artist, right? Um, I recorded this project in Stank On Your Studios, Outcast Studios. I used my engineer was Chris Caramucci, who was Outcast's engineer. He's a Grammy Award winning engineer, and and it had like 19 songs on it. This is an old cover, but I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the cover. All right, it was hosted by DJ Mel B Easy. This is the back. This is the tattoo I have on my back. If you guys can see it. I'm saying this because this ties into my targeting. So while recording this, when I got into recording this album, I was staying with my brother, who's the fireman. Now during this time, this is when my brother got the job with the fire department. Around the time I was recording this project, right? And just over this Mercury retrograde, a lot of things have just made a lot of sense, and time stamps, and that there were no coincidences when certain things happen, right? Up until I was 21, I had never been, arrested or anything like that. But I got arrested for tell you this incident. I'm trying to keep on track of where I'm going with this. But I'm gonna just stop for a minute and tell you this incident. So I get arrested for driving my brother's Suburban at the time, and I went to we stayed in these duplexes out Point South Parkway, and I went to the gas station up the street. And I get in the parking lot, and the police get behind me, and my brother had no insurance. But he had a fire department sticker on the back of it, right? And so I get pulled over, no record of any sort at this time in my life, and but I had a seatbelt violation at the time, and this is back when this was like '04, '05, This was like '05. So I had a seatbelt violation, so it was like a $15 ticket. But I was staying in some other apartments, and I moved into this duplex, and they were they mailed they mailed my old apartment that I had a court date or something like that, or to pay this ticket, and I didn't pay it. So I had a warrant out for my arrest for a $15 ticket, right? I had so he pulls me over and said, no, they suspended my license or something like that. He pulled me over and said that I had a violation of some sort, and he was gonna have to arrest me or whatever. So I'm 21, no record of any sort. You know what I'm saying? And mind you now, my so-called best friend at the time, and this story gets deep. My so-called best friend is a Freemason. His stepfather is a Freemason. You know what I'm saying? And I've known his stepfather was a Freemason for a long time because he always used to let me know that. But I'm gonna go into detail on how this ties in, right? And when I got arrested that day, something that always stuck out to me and that I always remembered was his stepfather was in the parking lot of that gas station when I got arrested that day, right? Which just always was, in the back of my mind, this always just stuck out for years, and I just never know why. But now, I've just been to myself and just reflecting and putting a lot of shit together, and like, it's all it's adding up. And so I get arrested, and he's in the parking lot. He's a Freemason, and I go in and I get right out. I'm in there for about 2 hours and get right out, and going back to the music, I record this album and I put it out. And first I'm on this. I'm like the hottest independent artist in Atlanta, Georgia at the time. I put out this freestyle on this DVD called Hood Affairs. On this DVD called Hood Affairs, this is the same one that you'll see Gucci Mane and OJ the Juice Man, this freestyle that they did that was real popular when Gucci Mane was standing out there with his shirt off and stuff and rapping, spitting his freestyle. I'm the one who put that DVD on the map. I was on that DVD with BMF and a couple other people, right? And the only thing that stuck out on that DVD was the freestyle I spit on there. In this freestyle, you know what I'm saying, I threw a shot at T.I., right? The whole city was on fire. Everybody was like, who is this kid? Right? You know what I'm saying? So right behind that, I dropped a mixtape called The Sacrifice, which was still to this day is a classic in my city. Every if Derez Deshawn, the guy who put out that song Hardaway. My mixtape was so influential, and I was so influential as an artist that this guy he had been trying to get in contact with me for a long time. He has a child by one of my this guy I went to high school with, his sister, right? I think they have a couple kids together. So the guy Howard, he hit me. He had been calling me for weeks, and it was like, man, my brother-in-law wants to meet you, man. You know what I'm saying? He like your biggest fan and shit. So I said, cool. So, one day me and my brother, it was a Sunday, never forget it. Me and my brother was chilling. So I said, man, let me go over here and meet, this guy Howard wants me to meet. So it happens to be Derez Deshawn, and I get over there. And my whole first mixtape was about the ills of a starving artist, and it was about struggle, right? And I was talking a whole bunch of shit on there that the government killed niggas for. It was just revolutionary talk, right? And such revolutionary. My team was called the Flock, right? Which was an acronym for Future Leaders of Conscious Kids, right? And this dude was just, so caught up. So like his whole style derived from my first mixtape. Anybody who, like I'm getting hit with radiation and shit every day. So if you go look up my name, once they done doing whatever they do with me, go look in the comments on my Facebook, and go look in the comments on my my Instagram and stuff, and you'll see people. You're gonna see all kind of artists. You're gonna see all kind of people get on there and say how I influenced them and all this stuff like that over the years and stuff. My put it like this: my mixtape and my music was so influential. A kid got paralyzed in Clayton County. He got paralyzed in some sporting event, and the news asked him who he wanted to meet, and he said me. I go over there and I meet the kid, and you know what I'm saying, and fellowship with him and keep in contact with him for a couple years. You feel me? All facts. But going after recording the music and stuff, and I get a song on the radio. All of this is done by a broke kid from Clayton County. Now I had no money. Everybody was like, this is the era of stunting and all this stuff, and you payola. I'm not spending a dime. And the radio station, which was 107.9, they contacted me and wanted to put one of my songs on the radio, which they did, right? Now, this creates a lot of jealousy and envy, because when you broke and you're influential, that's a dangerous position to be in. You know what I'm saying? This will make your own mother turn against you. Like one incident that sticks out to me, and you ask, so why didn't the music go further? After my first mixtape, my first album, I stopped making music. You see, I had this was like I dropped it in 05, and by 07 I was kind of like, but I had been doing music and stuff a long time prior to 05. The album I put out in 05, it was like years in the making. Well over 10 years in the making, because I had been, honing my craft up until that. All I did was music throughout my 20s, right? And one incident that happened in 06. I had to leave my duplex because my brother and I, and we moved back in with my stepfather and my mother. I'm there for a couple weeks, and this incident me and my brother go out one night to this spot we always used to go to, and this incident happens, right? Which made me leave music alone altogether, because it kind of scared me to the point that I needed to. I was like, you know what? I don't need to be doing this. So I leave the music alone, right? This incident was just a traumatic incident, right? And it made me leave it alone. It's like LeBron James just quitting basketball. I'm the hottest artist in the city right now. No money, turning down deals and stuff like that, right? Because I'm trying to be independent. Let me get to this right here. I write a whole album for Universal, for one of their artists, and I'm featured on one of the songs, get a song on satellite radio and all this stuff, right? But I'm still a broke kid in Clayton County. So the incident happens, and how I know that this incident was like a part of Freemasonry and making and like a part of a sacrifice, and trying to sacrifice me and sabotage everything I had going on. So after the incident happened, I just leave music alone completely, and I just walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? Never looking back. After I walk away from the music, I go into fitness, and I go into LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm there for, I'm in sales. There for a couple weeks. I leave LA, so I'm not there. I'm there for a couple months or whatever, and then I get moved up to management. Because one thing about targeted individuals, you know what I'm saying? We are destined for success. They have to try to attempt to sabotage us, because we're hard workers, and anything we put our mind to, we kind of rise to the cream of the crop, right? We rise to the top, right? And so I get a job at this company, and in probably a couple months I move up to assistant manager, because I'm in sales and I'm doing very good in sales. And after that, I get in this relationship with this, and see the thing about it too, like the people who sabotaged my music career, which was family and stuff like that, and when I was getting attaining this success and just walked away from music completely, and now I'm in something totally different, and I'm like I'm one of the most successful people in the company. So after this happens, I start dating this young lady whose father is who I come to find out her father her put it like this. Today she's married to one of the top politicians in Atlanta, and her family is connected to heavy in politics and stuff like that. But her put it like this, her a lot of these like the Dr. King's friends and stuff like that are her godfathers, right? Her father was one of the top people in the FBI, okay? But all of this was happening prior to me even getting in a relationship with this woman. This my targeting was in full effect at that point then. Okay? I have reason, like my stepfather, he said that he was becoming a Freemason a couple years ago, but I believe that my mother has been tied into this stuff, and and him, because his father was a military vet. I'm sure he was a Freemason. You know what I'm saying? Because my one thing, as I look back in the conversations and stuff, my stepfather used to always say, man, every time my dad, we used to go somewhere, we was always taken care of. He always knew somebody everywhere we went, and we know how that happens. But where was I at? So I get with this. So I'm dating this young lady. She's older than me, right? She was like 10 years older than me, rather. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Very successful. A doctor. You know what I'm saying? Her doctorate in education and all this stuff, right? Howard grad. And during this time, like my immediate family, a lot of things just always was just happening with them and with me, right, to sabotage me. I came to realize, like now today I'm looking back, like this has been going on for a long time. This is like now where I'm at now is like 07, right? 08. I'm not doing it. I'm not recording any music and stuff like that. But also, I have a best friend who's and this is my best friend up until a couple years ago. And I have a best friend, the one who I said his stepfather was in the parking lot when I got arrested, who's a Freemason, right? Just a lot of coincidences. When I'm with LA. I move up to general manager at LA Fitness at this sports club. I move up to general manager and making really good money. Like in 2011, I'm making so much good money that I go to the I go to buy a car, and you know what I'm saying, I get a 2011 Suburban that day, and I get a 2011 Camaro that day, right? Camaro off the showroom floor, you know what I'm saying, like just getting money and doing well, right? And because I don't want to make it seem like, I know I put up a video that I was a general manager at 27. I was worked for this company till I was almost in my I was in this field till I was almost in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? And doing very well for myself, right? And after this, comes like 2012. When I leave LA Fitness and I go to this other company who's ran by Mormons. And this company is called Just Fitness, right? It's in Alpharetta, Georgia, and it's just all on the north side of Atlanta. And this is when I knew, like when I'm looking back, I know I was targeted then. You know what I'm saying? And things were just happening around this time that I just didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? And I end up leaving that company, and going independent, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I had some loyal I had some loyal clients and stuff, a client base, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go independent. So my I did that for a couple years, and that kind of, you know what I'm saying, didn't go how I wanted to at the time because, you know, I had a car note and I had, you know what I'm saying, all this shit going on that I really didn't. I really needed to have a, you know, another source of income, you know, consistent source of income coming in because at the time I really wasn't running my as an entrepreneur, I wasn't really running my business how I should have been running it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but that's neither here nor there. But like to keep going. So after 2012, come around 2014, I my best friend, you know what I'm saying, at the time, who's he was a professional boxer. Well, he went to tried out for the NFL, then went to professional boxing, and then you know what I'm saying, found his niche in the UFC. And so he comes and visits me one day in this home that I'm in now, this house that I'm in now, and which is owned, like I said, owned by my Freemason stepfather. He says, you know, man, I can you know what I'm saying, like and my around back in the day, like my best friend at the time and my mother them was real cool. This now my best friend, his father was a stepfather's a Freemason, and you know what I'm saying, my stepfather's a Freemason. So I don't know what was going on and why they were so connected at that time, right? But let me just put the shit how I'm adding this up though. So he comes to me in this home and he sees how at the time how I'm living and stuff, and he like, man, look, you know what I'm saying, bro, this ain't even you.